So the Bowmar nose button, what's all the hype about? It's been out for like 2 years. I know I'm late to the game. I'm finally reviewing this thing. But I tell you what, I've been shooting for a long time, and maybe it's just a big lip problem, but I'm tired of my lips always being cut up. So I thought I would get rid of the kisser button and try out the Bowmar nose button. So today I'm just going to give you my honest opinion on this thing, and does it live up to the hype? So I've been shooting this thing for about 2 weeks now, and to be honest with you, I'm always skeptical when it comes to new products. I like kind of the time-tested things, and I've had my kisser button on here forever, but my lip was just always getting cut up, always worried about face pressure and stuff. So I finally said, you know what, let's try this nose button. I was at my pro shop and talking to the tech and seeing if they sold the Bowmar nose button. They didn't. But he says, hey, I've got one. I already had one on my bow. It wasn't for me. He was more of a target archer. He didn't want to use it. So he gave me the other one. So when you buy these things, it comes 2 in a pack, a small and a large. He just gave it to me to try out. And I tell you what, I'm super happy with it. Super impressed. Easy to install. If you need, I'm not going to bother showing you how to install it. There's videos. You can look at Bowmar Archery. Josh Bowmar has a video on how to install this thing, showing the constrictor knot. Works great. I ended up putting a second constrictor knot underneath it just to keep it from moving. But I tell you what, I'm super happy with it. It's given me a more consistent shot, tighter groupings, left to right. It's fixed some of the left to right issues that I was having, and I think that was due to face pressure. When I was at full draw and that kisser button, I was trying to get that thing anchored in. I think I was getting a lot of face pressure. So now I have positioned this thing so that it is touching right on the front of my nose, kind of like this. Hopefully I'll put some other footage in there, but when I draw back, that kisser button is just touching right on the front of my nose, so there's no side pressure at all on my string anymore, which I think has really helped me. It's also helped me mentally. I think it takes out some of those mental issues that I have during my shot process. Where I'm worried about where everything's lining up and the face pressure that I'm getting. Am I getting too much face pressure? And it just improved my consistency. I typically shoot at 20 to 30 yards, seeing drastic improvements in my 30-yard shot. And I'll be going out to a longer range 3D shoot next weekend, and I'm sure I'll be shooting some video there. But looking forward to see how it does at some of the longer ranges. They've got shots up to 70 yards there, a couple of them, and even like kind of a fun shot for a chance to win a new bow, and that's at like around 80 yards. So looking to see what it does for my consistency long range, but really I'm super stoked with how it's performed so far at those tighter ranges of 20 and 30 yards. Definitely reduced my size. So overall, I would highly recommend it. I think it's something that if you're having issues with your kisser button, I think this is a great answer. It claims to increase your feet per second by 2 feet per second. I could care less about that. 2 feet per second isn't changing anything for me. But if that's something that matters to you, it claims to increase your feet per second. So overall, hopefully you've got some good information out of this review. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe.